Today we're talking about two brand new lights from Zhiyun. You may know them for gimbals, but today we're talking about their lights. This is the FiveRay M40. It's a 40 watt CCT. I mean, it's a 40 watt CCT light. It's absolutely insane. My first ever light was a Godox SL60W, which is a 60 watt light. This is a 40 watt light. It's tiny. It's tiny. It's got a huge fan in the back, by the way. This is the F100, also a FiveRay light by Zhiyun, and it's got 6 fans in the back. They're all pretty silent. I never hear them turn on, even when they're, on for a long time. You can get it in white and you can get it in black. I mean, all camera gear really should be black. But if you really want to go for something, fashionable, then they do make it in white. And, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a light, so it's gonna be shining anyway, isn't it? The great thing about this one is it comes with 3 modifiers. So what you see on it, which is basically a set of barn doors with this kind of silver reflective material on them, so you can bounce the light and you can control them, which is really, it's really great. It's nice that they give you that. It's hard plastic. It kind of clips onto the light. You also get a diffuser with a nice Zhiyun label, which is really cool. It kind of just goes onto the barn doors and you can open and close it however you like. And you also get an egg crate, which is really great. The egg crate goes on with Velcro, and you can even stick the diffuser on top of it if you want to even kind of, smooth out the light. But the whole point about the egg crate is so that the light doesn't spill. It kind of just, cuts it off from spilling everywhere. Ugly spill. I do like spill, but some people don't like spill. Depends what kind of situation you're in. Now, it's $249 for this F100 light, which is a fantastic price for such a well-made, thought-out light. If you want to get it with the 120 watt power brick, which I have, labeled, because I label everything because there's just too much stuff in the studio, then it will cost you $299. Now, with that, you can power it and charge it at the same time, because it does have an internal battery, so you can turn it on and it will be working and charging all at the same time. And it's 100 watt, by the way, so, it's very bright. It is very, very bright. It's really a very, very well thought out light stick, and I'd say it's probably one of the best thought out light sticks I own. I used to have a lot of the young, newer ones, the YN360s, and they're great, but this is just a monster. And I heard through the grapevine they are getting an app ready to work with this. I'm not sure how much truth is in that, but apparently so. I mean, I'm not huge on apps. It's great to be able to control them if they're rigged high up somewhere crazy. But, just turning it on and off is basically what I need. It'd be cool to control them in tandem, so simultaneously, so you put fire on, or you put, because I mean, this thing is packed. I would say packed. It's got 6 effects, but it's also got like these pixel RGB things going on. So if we go into effects right here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's, let's have a look. So like, this is like multicolored, and then we have like Knight Rider thing going on. How cool is that? Can you guys see that? Look at that. And then like, woo, it's got so much cool stuff. I mean, for product photography, it's awesome. For lighting your face, I mean, it's got fire, candle, lightning. It's got a whole lot of stuff in it. It's really nice light, because this is it's pretty, as you can see. It's it doesn't suffer. It does not suffer from multiple shadows that you normally get with a lot of LEDs. Same with this one. You don't really suffer with multiple shadows, and this is just such a bright light. It's incredible. It's really great for a pocket light. This one, by the way, $99. Whew. So yeah, so here what we're talking about is a 960 gram light with 3 light modifiers. I was going to say diffusers, but light modifiers, because they are light modifiers. A quarter 20 at the bottom, so you can connect it here. This one, by the way, has a quarter 20 right here and on the top, and you can swivel it, so you can basically stand it up wherever you want. It just makes life a lot easier. And it's got a neatly hidden USB-C right there with power PD right in there, 50 watts. So it's insane. This one's 25 watt PD, but you can, right here on the side, charge it with the power brick, 120 watt or 25 watt USB at the back right there. When it comes to fans, and it's got heatsink and it's got 6 fans, whereas this guy's got heatsink and a massive fan, and it's just got holes. It's a holy light. This also is a holy light. It's got light, it just everywhere holes. So I have not had one problem with them overheating. I haven't had one problem with hearing the fans come on and disturbing what I'm filming. So that's really fantastic. The colors are great because on here, we're going all the way down from 2,700, which is really nice and warm. I mean, it's a very nice warm kind of light. And, you know, you can dial it in to 5,600, which is right there, and it will match my aperture light right there. And you can pop it up all the way to, what is that, 6,200? Chilly. Chilly and cold. And, you know, it's a really nice pocket light that it packs a punch. Full whack. You're talking about half an hour, 40 watts. I mean, that's it's crazy, but you can just power it and have it going all day long. Did you know that for 48 hours, between the 7th and 8th of December, you can get one and buy one free from Zhiyun? And you can get an extra 10% discount, which you're gonna find down under here, right down below there. I think that's something everybody wants to get on. Full whack at 4,000, where is it? This is it, full whack, right here. At 4,000 Kelvin, which is an unusual amount to be full whacking, but the reason for that is because it is a CCT, so it's using both diodes. If we go into 5,600 to match my aperture 120D, it's going to be this at full whack. That will last about half an hour to 40 minutes if you're lucky. And if you're using it at 10 watts, so you're going all the way down. If we go all the way down and we spin it around. Now, this is one thing that I could use the app for. And we spin it down, so we're using it at 10 watts. This will last you about 5 hours, and it is a beautiful, beautiful kind of, look at that. I'm not loving myself, I'm just showing you guys what it looks like. The great thing is these barn doors, so you can do some really funky stuff with it. Like I said, press down to get to HSI. The colors are really nice, and you can just go around and round and round and round the circle, just to get yourself some nice, beautiful colors, and dial that in. But like I said, when the app comes out, 2 of these, it's going to be on fire. So yeah, so a really nice light. And this one, it goes from 2,700 Kelvin to 6,200 Kelvin, just like the small one. And both of them have a CRI of 96 and a TLCI of 97, which makes them absolutely perfect when it comes to rendition of the face colors. I'm not going to be green, I'm not going to be purple, I'm not going to be orange. My skin is going to have exactly the same English colored skin that it's always had. My legs are white. I mean, they're like paper. English people, we go abroad, we go on holiday, we get burnt the first day, we cover ourselves up, and we're always like paper. This will guarantee you will always look white as paper and not pink or green or anything else. So the CRI and TLCI are really high. That's out of 100, so that's really good. So 96 and 97 is fantastic. Now the F100 has 148 RGB chips, and this one has 176 CCT chips. So it's got warm and cool. So your tungsten, and well, it's got above daylight. So it's it's tungsten is 3,200, so this goes below, and daylight is 5,600, and it does go above. So you get more than you ask for. I mean, isn't that great? When it comes to the HSI of this light, the colors are really lush. They're very, very colorful. It makes you kind of want to eat them. They're just tasty colors. And the great thing is that it is 100-watt light with 6 effects. And, it comes with a case. This one doesn't, because it's a pocket light. It's meant to go in your pocket. It's in my pocket right now. Whereas these come with a really nice gray case that fits everything in, including the 120-watt power adapter. Now, what is the lux reading on these two? I mean, a lot of people don't care about that, but some of you more advanced people who want to know how powerful these suckers are, well, at 1 meter, 100 ISO, T50, let's check this out. So as you can see, it is packing a punch. 5,600 Kelvin at 40 watts. I mean, it's packing a punch. So is this monstrous light. And, you know, the way they make your face look is, I mean, from down here, you're kind of... But the way you make your face look up here, and, you know, if you want to light someone really beautifully, you can have one of these back here as a nice kind of kicker, and you can have one of these beautiful lighting your, you know, your model, your interviewer-wee, and it's just a setup that's really nice and easy to use. I'm waiting on the app. That's going to be an extra plus. It's like the icing on the cake, because I haven't been using it at all, obviously, because it doesn't exist. But when the app comes out, it's just going to make life a lot easier. This, by the way, is 320 grams. So it is great for putting in your pocket. And if you want to just have a look at, you know, this is an iPhone 12 Max Pro, whatever it is, and that's the size difference. So I mean, it's not big, and it fits in your pocket perfectly. Any questions? Comments? If you hate my film, like it and dislike it, and then like it again. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. And remember, buy one, get one free for 48 hours is just... See you later.